made like a reservoir, you know, that was supposed to help something.
Probably help channel the water.
Probably breeding, no, wild
Yeah,
ducks
it's
and
like a preserve and everything.
trying to
Yeah.
make it more bird friendly,
Yeah.
probably.
It looks really friendly to those birds out there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Pelicans everywhere. All right. You know what I was gonna tell you today was that I've always kind of talked about using just one brush in the painting, but I've really come to conclude that, especially if you get up to a bigger size, that a variety of brushes is better. And you know, with the small paintings, when I'm scribbling with one size brush, it's fine. When you get up bigger, I just think that up front here, a bigger brush makes things go faster and look more textury. And in the sky, I think it's softer brush.
Do you
With a little,
believe in the fan brush at all?
little size to it. A fan brush? Yeah, because I mainly use it to blend though. My sky maybe has a few strokes and I can see it in the light and they're going this way, and you know, it's called blurring when a stroke goes this way and it's coarse and it catches light, and the rest of the sky doesn't have that stroke going that way, and that thing looks terrible. So sometimes I just blend by just taking a fan brush and mushing the paint downward so that it doesn't have that reflection in it. And on this little painting, I just decided that normally I'd probably just paint this bigger somehow and make more out of that. But I thought, you know what, if I paint that and really get it to look real, then I can paint this whole space and hopefully get the atmosphere of like the big view of Back Bay, which I think, I don't know, I just find myself wanting bigger views and trying to get better at doing them. So that's what I was going for there, even though that meant I was going to make that little mountain small. I told myself that's the most attractive thing in here. After 2 or 3 hours of driving around the Back Bay, I picked on this one. Just the color of that light inside the shadow is so pretty out there, and I thought if I can get that right, then, and if I can make everything else subordinate to this spot, then it should get the feel of the place. And
It's
And I'm
not
often-
isolated and has this well,
I don't often feel like I got it. And I also looked through my viewfinder at time and I decided I'm only going to cut the painting in half, but I was going to go right below half. Because I'm an adult and an American and I can do what I want. So then, what did I do? I think I got out the big brush at that point. Or did I? I do it so different every time. I oftentimes don't remember. But I do remember that what I really thought was the key to getting this color right was to start with the green of that shadow right there, which it just had to be green because it was shadow on all the tweedy grass. So I thought if I can get that right off the bat and place it properly in the right size, and maybe I'm going to go a little bigger on this one just to so they're not quite the same. But I believe I recall really trying to actually get a bit of an edge to this thing right in the drawing phase. Just to make my life simpler down the road. I believe all I did. This blue and little bit of ochre, maybe a little bit of orange. And just kind of,
Mix it a little bit ochre.
a little ochre in there. And I'm just going to use the same color for these trees, and then we'll back some other colors into them. Right now I just kind of want the shapes. This is the biggest one. Try to keep them dark enough so I don't have to futz with the value too much down the road. Nice and deep and shadowy. Then I think if we establish the bottom of that thing, just slightly lower on the left here. As it gets away from it, it just gets a little higher there. You know, a little thing like that is important. And you can come along here and back that up again. Now, I just want that strip of background blue. Spent forever on that because I didn't want anybody saying, is that a tsunami wave coming in back there? It just looked like a wave, you know, forever. This to be light. Distant. How about that? Just take it off the height of this cliff, which is right about there. And let this big brush just kind of give me some of the variation that I will need. Come back into it later, but get some of it now just to maybe start indicating where the big trees are out there way in the distance. Maybe get this lightened up right away. And all that's pretty thin still, so it'll dry as we go to work other areas, like up front here. This is much funner this way too, with a big brush, because you can just kind of a little joy without, you know, any worry really, because this is going to put stuff all over this. We're going to paint it thin. We're going to cover a lot of that, but in the meantime, we're chewing up a lot of the area that's painting without a lot of work. Then big brush still, I think, and try to place these big bushes up front here.
You almost making a green cis viridian?
No, in fact I don't have any viridian on there.
Oh,
I've got phthalo blue.
oh, that thing.
all I got. Just want to leave the right shape there above these things. Maybe I can bite off a little more on this one. So just a big average color, and then we'll come back in with shadowy colors and then lighter accents too. We'll use the bottom of this to kind of set up the tweeds that'll go in along here. Maybe we'll use this to begin to indicate channeling the weeds out here. And maybe we'll lighten that a little. Get off to a bit of a color start here. Although when I was painting this, I waited quite a while to put the sky up. But I want to show you why kind of the softer brush is better. And I see a lot of purple down low at the beach. So much moisture in the air.
What time of day did you paint that?
It's like 3 o'clock, 2:30.
Because the sky seems sort of dark.
Yeah, it's a little, I made it a little dark. I had it lighter before, and then I darkened it, and then I darkened it again, and it's probably just a little too dark. Here's where you get your first chance to really, make the edge of your cliff. Maybe that should be a little longer. And I know maybe some painters would say, well, it's too close to be that crisp of an edge, but that is the focal point. And I just think mixing or using a soft brush in the sky keeps you from getting the look that a coarse brush is going to get. You get less grooves and things are going to shine weird in lighting situations, which you just don't really want. And if you get a brush of halfway decent size, I could probably use even a larger one like this.
What's that, a sable brush?
Huh?
Is that sable?
No, it's just some kind of cheap Michael's nylon.
Okay.
Sable is going to be down the road.
But you could use your sable
Yeah.
brush, yeah.
And the board that you're using, Larry.
Just a canvas on panel Raymar board.
Where do you get that?
On the web, or you can call the place in order. RaymarArt.com.
Right,
No, Ray, like ray of golden sun. Don't make me sing the rest of the song. Who's whistling?
It's my phone.
So Somebody left their African gray outside.
Oh, six, huh?
That might be enough light for the day. Oops. I didn't really want to wipe that out, so I'll wipe that off. I'm going to try to give these guys a little edge here. Come back to it. I go in between the trees with a smaller brush. Using a little bit of this medium 50-50 linseed stand oil 50% and turpentine 50%. That way everything will have a little bit of gloss to it when it dries, more so at least than just flat turpentine.
What would happen if you used all linseed?
I'm not sure how that would work. Although I think that's what, somebody can maybe correct me if they know more. The old masters did, I think, before, instead of liquid or retouch varnish, I think they, they
Use oils.
yeah, linseed oil just to glaze the whole painting before they put it back
There's
in.
another oil they use, I forgot the name of it.
Another kind of oil, yeah.
Some linseed.
You're all Italians, I used olive oil.
No, it wasn't color. It's rancid, it's yellow.
Oh, yeah. What a point there.
This is too thin, but we'll come back.
Well, why wouldn't linseed oil get rancid the same way?
What is a linseed anyway? I've
Yeah.
never heard of a lin. So what is it?
It's true. What is linseed oil?
Made from men.
Maybe it's...
Made out of lin.
Haven't you ever eaten a lin before? Huh?
Wild lin.
A linseed?
I wasn't allowed to go out and play
I'm
till I
gonna
finished
look
my
that-
lins. There's
I'm
those
gonna
lin-
look that up now, I'm curious.
Yeah. Okay, now maybe some trees over on this kind of hidden bluff. A little orange and the blue. I think will do it. A little lighter.
See what it is. Maybe flax. Maybe out of flax. Can make it out of flax? I don't know. That's what could be.
I'm gonna go about here.
To Google it.
And why wouldn't they call it flaxseed?
You probably didn't know how to spell flaxseed.
Maybe they hadn't invented the X yet. Kind of a hidden hill back there, but
She's got your next one. Yeah.
Never too late.
Not for your next life.
this stuff up here was bright. So I think if I just
Just maybe yellow and white.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I only standing up didn't block.
No, I always
Just
things at once.
yell and kick me in the rear.
You used to that?
Yeah, yeah.
Just grab a little extra like orange and stuff in there, you kind of change the color just a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe go back to a more
Is that recording?
yellow right there.
Yeah, our jokes.
It's okay.
Sorry about that. I'll be more diplomatic.
Maybe get some.
No trace of the moon.
Huh?
Which side?
Moon wasn't up yet that
There
day.
might be birds, there might be seagulls, little lavender.
Usually you have seagulls at the beach.
Tiny Harwood always puts a hawk in his pants. Or an eagle flying.
You know, sitting right up here on a phone pole in the morning, and then when I went back here in the afternoon, was a beautiful osprey.
Oh, really?
Oh man! And that phone pole, it was probably only, probably only 40 feet from me. He just sat there and preened all morning as I watched him, and then it came in the afternoon. I went back there, and there he was again. Just sat there preening for a half an hour. I swear 100 people went by, you know, using the Back Bay Road, walkers, bicyclers. Nobody looked up and saw that bird. I just thought, man, you people need to look up a little bit once in a while.
Very tame, very clever.
Look at the osprey, because that's its spot, and everybody that lives there kind of knows that.
Why did you get a ticket over there?
Oh, I parked in a 3-hour zone. I didn't realize it was 3 hours zone.
Oh, I see.
A 3-hour zone. Yeah.
That's hard to find.
Oh. I wouldn't want to live there for that reason.
Any place in the California beach is too crazy. I saw a whole bunch of turtle doves. Usually you just see two. You know.
Really? Where'd you see those?
Oh gosh, I can't remember where.
Think, Chrissy, think.
Hawaii?
No, it was in orange.
Oh, I thought it was here. I saw a turtle dove on the roof of my neighbor's house not too long ago. And they're not really from this area.
A lot of doves, but how do you know what they're?
Turtle dove's got like this ring, or not a full ring, but this bar across its neck.
I have a lot
And they're
of
bigger
those
than a
doves in
dove,
my
the
backyard.
size of a
Good
pigeon.
morning, doves.
We have all kinds of doves. Maybe it was Hawaii. Come out and eat in my back pasture.
For the doves?
Oh,
For everything.
Well, doves. A lot of
Yeah.
hawks lately.
Oh, good.
The hawks are having fun cleaning out the ground squirrels.
Yeah, well, it's their gig.
We have a lot of owls. Yeah.
I do too, right in my palm trees out back of my house. So neat.
Those little owls.
Yeah, those little
Oh, the
ones.
burrowing
Burrowing
ones?
owls, yeah.
No, I get the bigger ones.
Oh, wow.
I've seen those burrowing ones though out in the dike wall, you know, where the drive-in theater used to be on Ramon. That dike back behind there, I saw a pair one day sitting on top of the dike, and their holes right there.
It's kind of cute when it was dark and when we were coming down the street, they were like, oh, like this the closest.
The road runners were you there too?
Oh yeah,
They're always hungry.
take care of my lizard problem.
They like ice cream. And they like french fries, really like french fries.
Supposedly they like rattlesnakes too, they take care of the rattlesnakes.
Yeah?
They do, they take care of rattlesnakes. I think I should import some then.
You know, one of those.
Well, not around our house, but around the mountains, around there, everybody talks about flowers.
See how much fun this is, just kind of striping on with a big brush. It's like, it's not painful.
Painting your house.
Yeah, without having to do the trim.
Does this flood during high tide or is
Excuse
it
me, I
always
just laughing.
just a marsh?
I would guess that at some points maybe the whole channel fills up, you
It
think?
used to.
Yeah. Right now, there's just like a strip
A
of
little
water
bit.
back there and along there, and you can't even see it from this vantage point because there's so tiny little strips whipping all through that. Okay, where am I? Oh yeah, painting. See, look at that kind of, the integration you can make between these layers with a big brush where you don't really have to worry about every little edge. I came back in with just little dots of things and it kind of took care of everything up front, which is not my normal way of doing these things. Usually labor over some bush up front or a rock or something, and this is just much more fun, and actually I think leads to a better result. You know what you're thinking, better get to work on that mountain, huh?
You're right.
Okay, I'm gonna.
In the background are those mountains or trees or is it?
Way back here,
Yeah.
that's a giant tsunami wave. breaking in. Yeah, that's just another point there and some
homes.
stuff back there.
Oh.
Actually, there's tall buildings back in Newport, right back in here.
Uh-huh.
A little hazy to see them, so I didn't paint them in. All right, what do I want to do?
The rock.
Break open the nut.
So that's kind of the key. You don't have to put everything in there. Just
Yeah. Putting in everything, pain in the ass.
yeah.
A little bluer. It's out on the edge, so we'll make it a little deeper. Kind of holds you in. Okay, when I get there. Now, discovered I like these little coarse brushes for more of the distant doodadia, the little junk. And just kind of slide it off the brush and We'll manipulate it later. Make these a little lighter.
KPSC Palm Springs, where great music comes alive. Classical KUSC is a listener-supported radio station and broadcast service of the University of Southern California, home of the USC Global School of Law. Classical KUSC is 88.1 FM in Palm Springs.
Support for classical KUSC comes from Kaiser Permanente. The internet is good at being able to expression and benefit, but it's even better for securely managing both online and 24/7 with your doctor's office.
Maybe I'll grab.
And our first request takes us to movies. Can we go? Some people would like to hear the
This is some of Carol's white here, so this doesn't work out.
It's my fault.
Always looking for somebody to
And I say 2% of that painting is mine or something.
Yeah. Almost doesn't matter which order you do these in. You know, the highlights now. Later. Holding off on them gives you more chance for this to dry up just a little bit. Not that concerned. I think it'll probably start to lay on here. No. No. All right then. Going in here.
Colors better.
You like what?
I like these colors better.
Well, hang on, I'll ruin them. In his own way is bad, yeah. Actually, skeleton's probably more. Sinatra just tried to do it abstract, but I don't think he could really.
Red Skelton's wife made a clown doll for my mom.
Really?
Oh, really? Oh, cute. Yeah. I'm painting with his brushes.
Huh?
I'm painting with...
Oh, you're using his brushes?
His
Cool.
wife gave me all, not all of them, but a whole bunch.
Oh, that's neat.
You know Red Skelton's wife?
Yep. She lives up in Anson.
Oh, really?
It's a big farm there, but she's old. skeleton?
Oh, crosswalk skeleton.
Red skeleton?
But, oh yeah, I bought some of her things. I bought an antique doll that belonged to Red Skeleton. He must have been a heavy smoker, but his clothing was just so yellow they had to wash it all and everything. But the artist lives across the street from her, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of her work. Does she display it anywhere? Or?
You know, Rodeo Drive, I think the Brennan Gallery.
Down on El Paseo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
You're all right.
You are improving, right?
At what stage of this painting did you do the trees and do the dark and lights?
And which trees? Up here or back there? Or
Probably those down there.
in the far distance?
No, the ones in the field.
Oh, here? Towards the end. Things dry up some and but I could go there right now and show you what it is.
And I painted home, I put that in the
Come back to this.
Yeah, right.
Painstaking edge here.
Sorry.
talk about this shape here real quick. There was this back
That's what's hard for me.
shadow, and it kind of also helps to close in the painting, so
Here you go.
take advantage of that. And then we'll just, I thought it was prudent also to just kind of rim these a little bit. Could always come back and get rid of it, but this will help it to stand out in the background.
Is it people?
Richard, I was just kidding, you can really go run your errands.
Now, do rumors have it that September is cherry time again, or is it still being determined?
I may be gone a little bit of September,
Well, a little bit.
after working out with Elaine, and but yeah, I'm about ready to roll again.
Yeah, good, good. Elaine's thinking of Sierras, so.
Yeah, I know she's got that 1 week blocked.
She's gonna rent a bus and we're all gonna go up.
We could rent the president's bus.
That'd be nice.
Did you see that $2 million
My
buses?
goodness, tank.
What nerve.
We get you paid for that.
Uh-oh. Got a Rick Perry fan here.
No, she's a Michelle Bachman fan. I like Michelle, huh?
Oh.
Oh, Millie.
Well, my husband likes Michelle.
Oh, I thought you did too.
I don't know who I like. Sam.
What's she like about her?
We're kind of neutral right now.
Neutral.
I'm in a wait-see mode.
Sounds like Ron Paul's on.
You're a Ron Paul fan?
No, but he did surprisingly well.
He's a pretty smart man.
At least he's talking about ending the wars. That's
Yes,
what I like.
exactly.
That's the thing I like coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, he
voted
says,
for Ron
get him
Paul in
home, we're wasting our money.
How can you legalize heroin if he ends the war in Afghanistan?
Good point, Andrew. Didn't think of that.
I think he's talking
Where are we gonna
pot.
get our heroin?
And Donald Trump dropped out.
They won't even let us grow poppies in this country.
Visit Mendocino, you'll see what goes on there.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Well, my grandmother in North Georgia showed us those big red poppies all over the yard. And so nobody knew that they could, nobody had any idea that they were open poppies. But you can't get the seeds for them now.
What's this world coming to? You can't even grow your own heroin poppies.
Yeah.
Really, it's nobody's business.
Stop this world, I want to get off.
You're getting off, huh? Everybody does that and I have the hardest time with trees. Elders.
Well, you just get their shapes going first is the important thing. And then you can kind of
Trees.
play with the color and edges and
It's just dark and light, pretty much.
It's also easy.
You
one
think?
spot the brightest.
And then we come to those palm trees, those
I keep
pesky
working
palm.
I
on
know.
my like him at painting and
Yeah, me too.
I don't even recognize it anymore.
It's Tahoe now.
Yeah, it's someplace else. I'm thinking I put a deer or something in it to
Nice.
give it a light.
Well, you're lucky you can just go there anytime, right down the street.
Well, the neighbor's got a ticket. She didn't buy a pass.
Oh, really?
I guess it was pretty expensive. You
Yeah.
don't
Well,
buy a pass.
Oh, one of those wilderness things?
Yeah.
I hate that.
I think it's terrible. We're already paying tax to support the parks and we really gotta pay more.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Well, it's all going to change when I'm elected, so
More parks.
prepare for that. Yeah, we'll get rid of those parks altogether.
Plein air free. Don't
So
have
what
to
kind
pay
of
for
errands are
paint.
you running, Richard?
Yeah, what are you doing, Richard?
Oh, gotta go to the library, pay a fine, go to Ralph's, the usual shit.
A library fine?
And, yeah, and also my
Overdue book.
My printer toner ran out on me in the middle of a job.
Do you use HP?
Life's a thing.
Unfortunately, yes, and I will make a change.
Well, HP had a thing with Staples that if you're part of their rewards thing, they give you $6 per as a credit?
I hear what you're saying. I go to a place that's cheaper than that.
Oh.
Where do you go?
Office Max.
Do they have, Epson is really far superior to them. But the ink costs a fortune.
No, ink is a problem.
Yeah.
Ink is where they get you.
Yeah.
Ink is terribly expensive.
Well, our computer, if it goes over 86 degrees, it'll melt.
Oh,
Turn off this computer.
oh my God.
That's not a good feature.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm no computer expert.
Will it do us any good to try your email, or is it defunct for the rest of
Mine?
the week? Or yeah.
I think my email's fine. It's my
Oh,
phone that's
it's
not
the
working.
phone.
Your
All right.
website's not working either.
It's not?
I tried a couple of times.
See how great these trees look? The trees look like blobs.
What's wrong with the website?
Don't you set up websites?
I work with websites. If you want to chat about the website, free, we can spend 10 minutes and I can give you some insights on what to try to avoid.
Okay.
It's really easy, but you gotta go in with the right attitude. Terry Dog here has let his slide for 2 or 3 years, and I yell at him, but he's about to get back into action. Well, he's on a painting streak and he ain't quitting, so I guess I'll just tiptoe away.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Won't say a word.
Okay.
And that's my money there.
Now leave me all your money.
That's your new stop for, right?
Stop. I break for money.
Is that always your palette, those colors?
Yeah, pretty much.
You'll be here till 3.
It varies. You just put it there.
Oops, sorry.
Oops, sorry.
I'll find it.
You'll be
Windows.
here till 3 or 4?
Today?
Yeah.
3 or
Nuts.
4.
No, that's it. Have a great one with you.
Bye.
Okay. See you, Shelley.
And like Elaine, who stays till 3.
Yeah, well,
She also paints at midnight.
yeah. She has no wife. That's not true. That's mean.
I was up in Idlewild last week and I went to that Quiet Creek gallery
Uh-huh.
and the guy was showing me around and he's all, this is a painter from Laguna and so on and so forth, showing me all these painters and all. And this is a lady, her name's Elaine Matthews. I was all, no way.
I know her.
Yeah.
Elaine has a few pieces of
Uh-huh.
That's the gallery where the show was?
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
Mike and Jim.
Yeah, if you can find it.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
You're supposed to deliver your painting by, I don't know, 4 or 5 that day. Meddy and I were driving around trying to find a place. I wasn't going to turn my painting in because I was so disappointed, but he was looking to turn his in. We couldn't find it. Meddy, I think we're going to be late. Didn't matter though.
They should have a little bit bigger sign out there on this.
It was really, those signs there were very hard to see.
They have signs.
I guess they want to
Yeah.
keep it quaint.
Small.
They work pretty hard trying to keep the art where they want it there.
It's great, really. Find a few places for some deep crevices here. And that just makes these colors kind of do what you want them to do, to kind of give them a dark to play off of. That's a Christmas song.
Yeah.
Hello. KUSC.
Is that who you worked for?
No. People I work for would never play a Christmas song in August.
Yeah, really. Aren't you the program director?
Yeah.
Make you feel cooler.
Christmas in July.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I do.
Christmas in July?
It's the wrong cart.
So that Avalon thing you did was that like a premiere contest?
6 days and,
Oh, really?
yeah, well, Monday, because 5, Monday through Friday we painted.
Well, that's cool. You got lots of time to do your
Most time to
paintings.
fake up a good one. 13 painters. No, I couldn't. Stayed on a guy's boat.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's just hard to paint when you're on a boat.
Yeah. I didn't paint on the boat. I was afraid to. It's still over his deck. I painted in the parking lot of the marina.
That's neat.
Catch up on my order. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jan. We'll see you soon.
Okay, sooner the better.
Don't like the way my white is
It's
sitting.
one of those little box things you can put
On the cliff?
Yeah.
in a big box.
I think the linseed oil in there is drying slower.
Takes me forever to get set up.
Remember this song? What they call this? A typewriter song? Somebody work with me, I'm not the only old one here.
I don't know.
You're young enough not to know.
Thank God.
No, I'm listening to the music, I know what that is.
What's that called?
It's called Petersburger Schlittenfahrt
Oh, yeah.
by Johann Strauss.
Oh, yeah.
It's the sled ride from St. Petersburg.
Wow.
What?
You know, a sled
Oh,
drawn by horses
yeah.
in the winter there in California, man.
Is it a Christmas song?
Huh?
Is it a Christmas song?
No, it's just composed. But you can hear the horse bells sometimes
That's
and how
neat.
fast it goes.
You got better ears than I do. I can hear it.
Oh, yeah, I hear the bell. Ding. Huh?
Does that work better?
Yeah, thank you. I got those pictures of that baby roadrunner. I want to show you.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I sent my neighbor to your wife's dentist.
Oh, really?
She liked it, but he's a little pricey.
Yeah. She just quit working for him, too.
Are you? She working for somebody else?
Yeah.
And then
After 15 years.
another dentist?
It's a long time to
She get more
change
money out of
jobs.
No. She had a problem with his front office girl ruled the whole office, and I think she was jealous of my wife for one reason or another. And she would like leave holes in her schedule and not refill them when somebody would cancel, and send new patients to the other hygienist and not give them to my wife. And this really screwed her, and she brought that to his attention. He didn't want to fix it.
It's a woman thing. Well, he wanted $6,800 for 3 crowns.
Oh, really?
She thought that was a little high.
Yeah.
You have to shop.
I'm gonna shop around.
Oh, yeah.
I
think
had
she could go
my
to dental
first
school of Loma Linda.
my first implant. They put my first tooth, and my dentist wanted 4,500 for an implant.
Yeah.
And I shopped, and I found a dentist on El Paseo Drive. He did it for 27.
There you go.
And on El Paseo?
Yeah.
Usually about 3, I think.
Huh?
Usually it should be about 3.
Well, it used to be 45. Most of them charge 4 to 45, but now because the recession, you know. Yeah.
What's his name? You know,
Dr. Good Crown.
That's all he does is cosmetic dentistry.
not Yamaka.
No, he's from India.
Oh.
Doctor.
Well, the names are unpronounceable.
Hasapima
Pedla.
Pedla.
Bank is? It's just across the street. That's his building.
What's another landmark?
Yeah, Alcazar Bank.
What else is there?
Alcazar Bank.
Is it the end
Isn't
toward
that
Starbucks or back
Gina,
toward?
Mama Gina's somewhere
I
down
don't know. But I know behind Alcazar there's a restaurant, a French restaurant.
Cristo? Cristo?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's near there? And the doctor's, it's just an Indian name.
But he's good. He's
I think
good.
I have one.
Because my dentists are good.
Dr.
Yeah,
Gupta.
you can find that.
I know somebody that goes to the
I
Loma
just
Linda
got
dental
some.
school.
To get their work done, you mean? Yeah. Good way to
Got
go.
surgery there watching and.
Yeah.
My uncle goes to Mexico. You're crazy.
I know somebody went to Mexico and got meningitis. I wouldn't go to Mexico. If my teeth fell out, I wouldn't go to Mexico to get them fixed. I can't
That's
imagine.
what I told him.
I can't imagine anybody doing that. No way.
If my teeth fell out in
He went
Mexico,
to
I'd
dental school
pick
in
'em up and bring 'em
Mexico?
No, he
to
went to
California.
the dentist in Mexico.
Well, that's better.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Scary.
I guess, a lot of people go down, a lot of Canadians go to, what is that little town down there, Cotton Town?
Cuba.
Algodones.
Algodones.
Yeah, that's where he went.
They go get their teeth done and their drugs and
Tada is his name. Thada. Dr. Tada.
I think I've seen that.
Ada.
And you were happy with his work.
Yeah, I like it. The work is good. And I know dental work because my mother was a dentist, so was my grandfather.
Really?
So was my mother's brother. So
Wow.
I come from a dentist family.
What happened to you?
Well, I didn't want to look in other people's mouths.
I don't blame you.
My very
Oh.
first job, I worked for a dentist.
Brutal work.
Terrible work.
Always fixing dents, those dentists.
People are scared to death, kids crying and everything else. Forget it.
Yeah, people crying and bleeding.
I didn't want anything to do with the medical profession. My mother was a nurse, my aunts were nurses. No way.
That's the way I felt. No medical, no restaurants.
In no hotel.
You have to draw the line something.
Depends on how hungry you are, yes.
Yeah, I guess.
They rate hotels the worst business to be in.
Why are people from foreign countries buying up so many little hotels?
Because they can bring all their family over to work and
Is
get
that the
them
reason?
jobs. And then they can, because they can promise them jobs and it's menial type work, so there's no objection,
And you have to invest like
You
$20,000
can't stay,
to bring along.
so they basically can get their whole family over and have room for them and jobs and quite a few of them make quite a bit of money from bringing people in and giving them jobs.
They're all working the system somehow. We're
When I
not
was
smart
in
enough.
Long Beach, I found, no, because we had a whole group, we called the Patel Motels, because the whole family, the Patels,
Such a common Indian name.
had so many different
Is it?
When
businesses going.
when I go to, I fly to Atlanta, you know, to see my family, if I'm real late, I'll get a motel, and they're almost all run by Indians or Pakistanis or something now. But what's so funny is their kids have no accent.
Yeah.
Well, they do, they have a southern accent. It's so funny to see these little kids from India that have a southern accent, you know. They blend in very fast.
Yeah, one little generation and they're
One generation. and then
all
it's like everybody
assimilated.
else.
All right, should back up from this, probably looks like hell. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just talk a little more big brush here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't, I don't need yellow out here. I was just gonna kind of just get a bit of
Just gonna move the paint out here.
coverage.
Well, that's how you do it. That's how Marjorie Reed did it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just smeared it all over the place.
You know, then one really nice little,
Has Terry been up to your place, Millie?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We went on a hike. Terry went on a hike without us, didn't you, Terry?
I got lost.
We all got lost.
Damn it.
Well, I think we were going, he said that, but I think we were going to
I think he was the only one that was
I'm
found.
wondering about under those trees upstairs there.
Up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta cut all that in. I probably use a little brush and
a little bit.
get some little knocks of maybe even see one little limb.
Right.
These are
Awesome.
really great.
Thank you.
You got like